Much of the wisdom passed down to us from the ancients comes in small fragments, scraps of profound insight. These snippets of wisdom, whether from the emperor of Rome, a slave, or one of Rome's powerful figures, carry immense power despite their brevity. They've survived for thousands of years for a reason. They are potent, valuable, and timeless. In today's episode, I want to share some Stoic ideas, mantras that can guide you through life. These aren't just abstract thoughts, but tried and tested pieces of wisdom. Let's dive into a few Stoic concepts that can serve as daily guiding principles. Hashtag make haste slowly *. This paradoxical phrase was a favorite of the Roman Emperor Augustus. Originally known as Octavian, Augustus embodied discipline and methodical progress. His rise to power wasn't quick or reckless. He knew that things must be done deliberately and carefully, without rushing, in order to achieve lasting success. One of his Stoic mentors, Athenodorus, advised him to count the alphabet before reacting in anger, teaching him the power of patience and self-control. Make haste slowly doesn't mean to avoid action. It means being deliberate and responsible. It reminds us that rushing often makes things take longer and more difficult than necessary. The military says, slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. A great lesson in embracing controlled, measured action. Like General George Thomas in the Civil War, it's about maintaining steady, focused progress. Hashtag * strong mind, strong body *. Today, we often think of philosophers as abstract thinkers or university academics, but the Stoics weren't just about ideas. They understood that a strong body is just as important as a sharp mind. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor *, and a soldier, trained in various physical skills like wrestling, boxing, and hunting. Seneca pushed himself physically, doing things like cold plunges to test his endurance. The idea is that your body must be in alignment with your mind. Seneca wisely said that we should treat our bodies rigorously so that they aren't disobedient to the mind. A strong body gives you the resilience to withstand both physical and mental challenges. Hashtag * we emerge stronger *. One of the core Stoic beliefs is that from struggle, we emerge stronger. Nietzsche famously said, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." While we often try to avoid adversity and difficulties, the truth is that through struggle, we grow. A psychological concept known as post-traumatic growth shows that after experiencing hardship, we can actually become more resilient and capable. When we face challenges, we get a better understanding of our capacity to endure. The trials that we didn't think we could survive become proof of our strength. The Stoics believe we must embrace adversity, not avoid it. Seneca often talked about how individuals who never faced difficulties had no true understanding of their own strength. They'd never been tested. The last few years may have tested you in ways you never anticipated, but now you know that you're stronger than you realized. Embrace the adversity as a chance to grow, just as the Stoics did. Don't resist challenges. Accept them as a chance to be better. Hashtag *amor fati *. Love your fate. This concept is tied to accepting your fate and not just resigning to it, but embracing it, even with its difficulties. As Nietzsche said, you must love your fate. Everything that happens, even the hard times, are part of your unique path. Rather than seeing adversity as a burden, you learn to embrace it and see it as an opportunity for growth. The Stoics wanted us to be like a fire that turns everything it encounters into light and heat, no matter how challenging the circumstances. If you view your challenges through the lens of *amor fati *, you can turn struggles into personal development. Everything has been chosen for you, in some sense, and you can choose to let it shape you into a stronger version of yourself. By embodying these Stoic principles, making progress thoughtfully and gradually, balancing mind and body, learning from struggles, and embracing your fate, you turn ancient wisdom into powerful tools for a modern life. These mantras are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago, guiding you to live a life filled with strength, resilience, and peace. Hashtag emerge stronger through struggles serve as a crucible in life, an intense refining process that helps us turn our hardships into opportunities. Just like metal forged in a fire, we emerge from challenges stronger and more resilient. Hashtag the sponsor. Vori Clothing. If you've seen me in any of the videos or met me in Austin, you've probably noticed that I'm always wearing something from today's sponsor, Vori. I've been a fan long before they were a sponsor. Whether I'm writing in the morning, recording a podcast, or spending time with my family, I wear their clothes because they are versatile and comfortable. My wife loves them too, and I love seeing her wear them. It's perfect for my active lifestyle, from lounging to performance workouts, bike rides, or poolside moments with my kids. Their performance jogger, made from super soft dream knit fabric, is ideal for lounging, low-impact workouts for travel. If you want clothing that serves all purposes, I highly recommend Vori. And for my listeners, Vori offers 20% off your first purchase along with free shipping for US orders over $75, plus free returns. Visit *vori.com/stoic* to grab some of the most comfortable, versatile clothes out there. Hashtag negative visualization. Preparing for the unexpected. Many talk about positive visualization, but not enough focus on negative visualization. The concept is about mentally preparing for what could go wrong, so you're not caught off guard when it does. Seneca often discussed this idea, highlighting the importance of preparing for obstacles so you're not taken by surprise when adversity strikes. By anticipating possible challenges, you are better equipped to face them. Marcus Aurelius also echoes this advice, saying that it's not about manifesting misfortune, rather it's about practical wisdom. Preparing for the worst does not make it inevitable. It simply helps you act rationally when difficult situations arise. Seneca's advice? If you're sailing, think about shipwrecks, pirates, weather delays, and rough seas. Prepare for these potential outcomes in advance, not as pessimism, but as practicality. Wisdom is understanding the possibilities in every situation. By acknowledging possible setbacks, you're able to remain calm and act with clarity. Hashtag character determines outcomes. The Stoics remind us that who we are will shape what happens in our lives. It's not always about the external world, but our internal character and principles. Success isn't about luck or external conditions. It's about who we choose to be and how we conduct ourselves. For instance, Musonius Rufus once gave money to a man obsessed with wealth. His reasoning? That man deserved money because it would expose his character and accelerate his downfall. Just as bad character will ultimately bring ruin, a person's true nature will eventually reveal itself through their actions. This idea is captured by Marcus Aurelius. Despite being an emperor with immense power, Marcus fought against the tendency to be corrupted. His adherence to philosophy kept his character intact. True power, to him, wasn't about ruling the world, but about ruling oneself. Hashtag memento mori. Remember your mortality. Memento mori means remember you are mortal. This Stoic practice emphasizes the importance of acknowledging our finite nature. It may sound dark, but it gives us clarity, urgency, and perspective. Recognizing that our time is limited prevents us from procrastinating, squandering time, or practicing bad habits. Seneca often argued that it's madness to waste time, as we don't truly own our time. Each minute is one we'll never get back. The awareness of our mortality should push us to use our time wisely. It's a reminder that life is short. Don't let it slip by while chasing distractions. By keeping memento mori in mind, we can live with purpose. We cannot afford to waste our precious resource. Whether it's through relationships, projects, or simple daily actions, being mindful of time can help us prioritize what truly matters. Hashtag final thoughts. These timeless Stoic mantras, whether from Latin or Greek concepts, are worth remembering, internalizing, and applying. Life isn't about seeking the perfect path, but embracing wisdom to handle its challenges. If you want to continue your Stoic-inspired journey, you can sign up for the Daily Stoic email at dailystoic.com. It's one simple piece of Stoic wisdom each day to guide you through life's challenges. Sign up and start living with purpose and clarity.